Testing. All right, sounds good. Sounds good to me, at least. Okay. Opening up the chat. Okay. Alrighty. So I always just put timestamps on whose map is whose, and I just assume no one's gonna watch the whole thing. Um, Maybe I'm the only one who does this, but I tend to only watch my on YouTube VOD. I usually only watch my map. Um, yeah, okay. So Greenwood says he's coming. So I'm going to just see what I haven't done yet. There's Greenwood. I haven't done that one. Pinchy. I think I've done Pinchy. Yeah, I'm gonna check to see which ones if I've done these or not. No, I don't think I've streamed this one. Nyoei. Bright Folds. Yeah, I did that one. That one's mine. Rooster. Have not done that. Shadesmaster. Let me see. I didn't give enough time to look at it. No, I don't think I've done that. Okay. I just want to check if there's anyone on the stream. Let me know if I haven't played your map yet. I'll just jump around a couple times. Look at this cute little setup. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna check Discord to see about Greenwood. Maybe he can't say hi in chat. Nope. Okay. Yeah, so I don't want to play Greenwood's map without him here. Oh, okay, you're in Greenwood. All right. I was just looking for you in Twitch chat. Okay, so I'll play your map. Tintin. So why isn't Greenwood have this green? Huh? Weird. Strange. Okay, let's play. Let me see what it is. Okay, this is Fort Vicker Car by Greenwood. I have no idea what that means, but I guess I'll keep the Discord chat open as well, just in case. All right, so I will start playing. This is on normal because I'm bad at multitasking. Oh, Fireboy. Yeah, fire boys are always the scariest because they have a lasting effect. Um, yeah, standard green tiled base. Um, right away. It's just like, okay, we'll see. It's if it's just like another id1 ish map, but um, no, it's definitely not. But that's like the first impression I get. All right, stair access granted. Um, yeah, I guess that is required, isn't it, to pass? So yeah, this is pretty standard. I can probably yeah, this is probably like standard architecture so far. Nothing too surprising. Um, oh, but it does change a little bit. It's very what's that word? Very good use of space in this map, I would say. Actually, I'll pretend like I haven't played this map yet. I don't want to say too much. Really like how it changes colors. That helps old people like me to figure out where they are. And by old, I just mean forgetful, because I'm not actually old. I'm only like 50. Okay. So I definitely like the motif of. I wouldn't even call it a motif. Um, just the repetition of having these little guardrails up here, or the little balconies rather. It's nothing like technically new, but the way it's used is pretty cool. It's like very much like Watchtower esque. So let's go up here. Ooh. Nice use of the Doom doors. Yeah. Well, I guess I guess these are Doom textures after all. So I do appreciate how. Um, yeah, this is more Doom than Quake, and that's kind of a nice change. Even though I prefer Quake over Doom tenfold. Um, yeah, it's pretty nice. It doesn't feel like it feels so natural. That's why I kept on comparing it to id1 Tech Base instead of saying like this looks very Doom 3-ish. It looks like it could fit in Doom. I mean, it looks like it could fit in Quake very well. Vanilla Quake. Wow, I forgot about that spawn, but I guess I got lucky. Okay, yeah, this attack is amazing. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm not the smartest crayon in the shed, I know. Okay. Um, yeah, I really like. So that's what JP Lebreton calls a monster garage instead of monster closet, where it's like a bigger a bigger door. I don't know why that's funny because um I don't know what Monster Garage is. I think it's like a TV show or something. Um, Another thing I've been skipping over is the detail in the textures because they're just done so naturally that I don't notice them. And if you're familiar with graphic design at all, basically if you don't notice it, the graphic designer is doing their job. Like, I mean, sometimes you have really standout, extraordinary design, but that's not always something you want to aim for. So what Greenwood's doing is having a very strong sense of place where everything seems so natural um, that I don't really think about it. Like it just feels good as it is. Um, yeah, Tintin. I don't know if you've heard me say before, but I play on normal, because I'm bad at multitasking. Um, and obviously, and honestly, there's no shame in normal at all. But yeah, it would be painful if I was playing on hard, because I would repeat sections over and over, probably. Okay. All right. Okay. Um, these are fantastic touches. These belong to Roke, right, or Rock, I believe. I think I've seen some uh 2D Quake makeup or mock-ups on his Twitter. Not entirely sure, but whatever the case, this is awesome and silly. Um, yeah, I think it's really cool to reimagine Quake as something completely different, anachronistic, a demake. That's the word I was looking for. I absolutely love demakes. Okay, so yeah, I think I go down now. Okay, I think I jumped into that. All right, got some vehicle action going. Forgot I had. It's really funny how the lightning gun is thrown. I mean, it makes sense because of the whole thing about cells. But yeah, it's just funny to have a lightning gun. The secret on the hub map. I believe I did last time. On accident actually. Um, I'm forgetting what it is because that was Monday and that's a long time ago. Because I'm old. All right. Definitely use some ammunition. Oh. Easy peasy secret, but I did not catch it the first time. Okay. Yeah, Tintin. I don't know if you saw that I posted the VOD on the Discord channel, streaming in videos. But yeah, I did a analysis of your start map, which is very impressive. Um, I believe this boy is from Quake 2, correct? Um, I'm definitely one of those people who really don't like Quake 2, so I don't want to talk too much about that. Okay. Oop. Yeah, again, like I'm just walking by this whole map without talking about anything. Um, it just really proves that yeah, Greenwood's just doing a really good job of like he to use Robert Yang's terms. He's not guitar soloing all the maps. Oh, I was just up there and I didn't press the button. Whoopsie daisies. Um, yeah, and one thing about Greenwood, your enemy encounters, they're just nice variety. Okay, let me defeat these bozos. Yeah, there's nice variety in encounters, and like there's small little encounters, big gangs trying to murder you, etc. Never boring. That's for sure. Okay. All right, this room. Yeah, this is the. Ooh, boy. I'm glad we have the lightning gun available. Thank you for that. Yeah, so this is the first room I would say that has a huge difference. That is very, very much a contrast to the rest of what we have going on here. It's not often bases have lava in them. I feel bad because I was very prepared for that. Okay. This lightning gun makes things so easy. Alright. I'm definitely saving for this because 3D platforming is difficult. Or unwieldy, rather. Oh, come on, mate. Please perish. Alright. Thank you. Yeah, this section, I love how annoying it is. And that you just want to get to this damn gold key, but like you're interrupted by these attacks, and it's just like, come on, Greenwood, you're so mean. But it's funny. Um, cause it's like nothing's ever gonna be that easy in Quake, so I really appreciate that. Let's save again. I think, yeah, I think this is like my fourth or fifth go at completing this jumping challenge. Jeez. At least we're not Gordon Freeman with his icy feet. That would be a disaster. Okay. I'm gonna save right here. Oh boy. Okay. I thought there was another boy over here. Guess not. Yeah, those um robot things. I don't know what they're called. They're like half centaurs, or like whatever Pan is. Satyr, I guess. Satyr machine. Yeah, those are always kind of scary. Okay. I don't remember uh, where I need to go exactly. Okay, I think here? Yeah. Okay. Nice use of pillars here. Very fun because ooh, jeez. Yeah, I like those pillars. How they're used. There's a lot of them. For the use of hide and seek, that there's an advantage and disadvantage for both parties. I always find that to be pretty fun and a little bit nerve wracking. It's just funny that they're not able to shoot from that far back, but I can just bloop bloop bloop. I learned the hard way that I should last time. The hard way because I was playing on hard. Haha. Oh my gosh, it's so simple with quad. Okay. Well, I murdered everyone. Yeah, this last room was a lot more challenging on hard. But really sexy use of a dome. And this okay, I like the path to get the quad. Specifically because you have to go along these catwalks. And when you have all these mean boys firing at you, it's obviously more difficult and requires more precision and concentration. And that's foiled by the fact that you're walking in straight lines, very dangerous. I do want to point out these like little light fixtures, always nice. Greenwood, I know I noticed them because I noticed pretty much everything. But yeah, I'm gonna take a little fly around. Holy crap, this is huge. It didn't feel so big at first because it was segmented, and each different area with its different colors are kind of similar as far as size goes. So it kind of feels like I'm going into the same room, same size thing over and over, and because there isn't contrast between those sizes very much, it makes me forget how much of the map I've gone through, which is pretty interesting because there's not a lot of backtracking as far as different color sections, but the way you go in and under and above, like within the same color section, that's what I was referring to when it comes to good use of space. Yeah, Greenwood, you're really interested in using floors on top of each other, I've noticed. Yeah, this is a bit more flat but laid out, but there's still verticality in all of these spaces. Yeah, another really solid, top-notch map from Greenwood. So, 1 out of 4 secrets, which is typical. So, yeah, thanks a lot. Great work as usual. And I love how we get a look at that afterwards. Ooh. Yeah, I definitely need to make a more conscious decision to have a better intermission map. Okay, so does anyone else in the chat want me to play their map? Yeah, so as I said, I actually haven't been able to dig into Tintin because the library is closed, and I never grew up with Tintin because I'm American, and I believe it's French, if I'm correct. So I'm not really familiar with Tintin at all, but I was really thinking of digging into some of the anthologies this summer, but yeah, library is closed, unfortunately. Okay, so I assume there's no one else in here, so I'm pretty sure I haven't played this. It's Belgian and published in French. Gotcha. Okay. So it's not American, so yeah, I wouldn't have heard of it. Because Americans live in a bubble. Edge of Serration by Tintin. Okay, so obviously this is a base map. I didn't talk about the beginning. So yeah, we start off in this room, which has a sand texture. It's kind of bizarre because it leads up to this door, and okay. So maybe it's not so perfect as I thought. Yeah. So I was gonna say originally that the sand and how it comes up to the door is a little too flush, but I didn't really notice that it's not. So that's a great little detail. Okay, and then we have to go up. So there's no. I guess this is just void. So I guess we can assume that maybe we came out of this void or something like that. It's kind of hard to read our origin there. I I don't like saying like this is what I would have done, but maybe a little bit of fog would have kind of sold it more. I know this is in Copper, but I'm not sure if this is in Arcane Dimensions where you can change the fog transition. So it's a little foggy here, maybe a little black fog, and then you come out here, it just kind of goes away or something. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like the idea could have been sold a little bit more. And then we go up this giant shaft. And then we come up to this. Ooh. That's kind of creepy, right? So we have this future tech base with this chain link texture here. Very industrial. Then we see this grinder. And this, I was going to call it a chimp. This fiend. Yeah, a hole instead of just that flat void. Yeah, that could have worked too, for sure. Okay, so now we have this rotating gear thingamabobber saw, and that obviously presents some danger because if we jump, ouchies, and it doesn't take that long to die. I'm a dead Jim. Okay, but luckily we can just walk under it, as long as we don't jump. Okay. All right. So that right there was a really cool moment. I'm gonna do it again, because it feels like an action movie where you're attacked and like you slide and get the gun. So that was a really really cool setup. Even though it obviously belongs to this dead boy here. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. Uh-oh. So I'm going to run away because I don't have that much power. Come on, buddy. Okay. I actually didn't discover that till right now. I just legitimately got scared, and I was like, I don't want to deal with this. But that was really cool. That setup was awesome. I'm surprised. Okay. So, yeah, obviously we can't go this way, but I like the fact that this is an open map that twists upon itself. That was a nice little surprise. Oh, I hear a rocket boy. Rocket man. Okay, and then we get up here and we see this at, well, I was going to say face height, but in fact it's bigger than us. Okay, I just saw your message, Greenwood. Vicar car is Estonian for rainbow, since it's a colorful map. Pretty cool. Yeah, I've talked about this with another map, but it's funny how quick maps tend to have like a lot of non-English or non-English inspired names or and stuff like that. I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting. Like I would never come across that word in my everyday life. I have never met an Estonian. And if even if I did meet an Estonian, what are the chances they say rainbow and I connect the dots? Okay. Um, yeah, this is definitely not a. I think the crate use here is not obnoxious at all. I think it works pretty well. It's not a maze where you get lost, but it just feels like a maze in the fact that there's lots of different edges and you can approach things different ways. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I really like the use of crates here. Mm, okay. Let me collect that. Clever little trap right there. I really like the use of lighting as well. I'm a huge fan of colored lights. Even if they're like extremely overused, I'm a huge fan. I love colors and saturations and such. Oops. Yeah. So, okay, so we'll press this button. I definitely like these Doom 3 textures a lot, and I certainly hope people use them more. Because base textures are just kind of eh. I'm not super into base textures. And it's really nice to have something different. I automatically like a map at least 10% better if it has non-standard vanilla id1 textures. And I'm not kidding either. Because it's a very nice change and I love variety. And, ooh. So, Tintin, thank you for doing this jam, for bringing awareness to this, and for creating this. Okay. Really, I definitely don't want to. Gosh. Hold on. I definitely want to. Like, it's simple, but just having this little trim right here around this whole section is just really nice. I know nothing about trim. I I use textures in a very sloppy, quick way, which I'm not degrading myself at all. That's just how I tend to do everything when it comes to art. But I'm glad there's people who could like take advantage of these nice textures. Um, okay. So, why did I just get the silver key? Gold key card. Yeah, I actually did forget what I got. Alright, I was gonna say, now I need to find the gold key card and gold door, and here it is. That is excellent design. Because I never remember seeing it. So, I know a lot of designers say they like to see the door that you go to before you get the key. And I think that's fairly true, but when it happens like this, where it's just like right in front of you, I think that's pretty interesting and maybe a bit underused. I like that quite a bit. Because it just answered my question, like right after I asked it. Okay. Oh, I'm missing one. All right, so let's do a fly around. Okay. Oh, this is pretty compact. Yeah. So, Nyoei, or I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Did a really good job on stacking the architecture into a way that reuses its space. Again, like Greenwood, a lot of verticality. Um, Understated use of these things. It's really cool how there's only a couple instances and not like 20 of them. Very nice balance. It was easy on easy. I remember definitely having a more difficult time on hard. Um, but yeah, good use of crates, not boring. Really like how you offset them. Um, Mostly cool tones. I would say it's probably 95% cool tones besides maybe this. So probably closer to 99% cool tones. Um, and that's a really nice consistent feeling. Oh, here we go with some red, some contrast. Um, hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure about the use of red trim right here. Um, hmm. I would say it's kind of off right here in my opinion, just because like it's just such a stark contrast, and with contrast, I normally would want to see that. I would normally want to see that when highlighting important things like this, or like a platform like this, but to have like most of the map to be cool colors, blue, purple, white, silver, and then having one room with trim like this is a little bit weird. If it was a very special room in a sense, then I would think that's pretty cool. But as it stands, this use is just feels a bit off in my opinion. Of course, design is very subjective, so take from that what you will. And that's the kind of things I think about. So yeah, and I like the offset. It's just something a little bit different. Honestly, like how the crates were not totally like this little detail there, how it's a little bit has a little bit of roll on it. I think that's great. I really really love and appreciate the small details, and I think most people don't consciously notice them, but I think they're appreciated. Um, but when you're in the heat of combat, you're not really thinking about the rotation of an object so much. But yeah, I think those little touches are very nice. So yeah, thanks for your map. Okay. All right. So, um, anyone else here? I'm just gonna assume no. I did Pinchy. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do Rooster last because it's long. All right. Um, I'm gonna be back in about 13 seconds. I'm gonna get a drink of orange juice. All right, that was longer than 13 seconds. I apologize. My dentist said to get a water chaser every time I drink orange juice so it doesn't dissolve the acidity. Public service announcement: orange juice is good for your teeth, but only if it's washed down with water afterwards. Okay, this is Heldrum by Shadesmaster. Oh! Did I play this? I don't think I actually played this. Or maybe I did. No, I don't. I think I skipped this one on accident. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, I definitely did not play this one. Can go under. No. Oh, okay. That's just a bog lord. Just a deadly creature. Okay. I love how this is so much different than anything else. There's my... God, I love those Minotaurs. They're just so impressive and awesome. And sexy. I am married to a Minotaur, if you weren't aware. I don't think I've seen this texture, but this is a really cool door texture. Yeah, I skipped this map for some reason. Really love radiation theme. Because it provides for a lot of saturation, which, as I mentioned, I love. Dang, it was hard to see them behind the guardrails. Teleporter enabled. Alright. I was hoping that wasn't the end slip gate that we were talking about. Oh, it's right here. Weird. That is a weird teleporter texture. I love it. Alright. Double shotgun time. I know it's not double shotgun. This is... huh. This looks like the bottom of a car, kind of, I guess. To me, this kind of feels the texture to only use once, maybe under some wall tiles that have fallen away or something. I think seeing it repeated is kind of bizarre, in my opinion, again. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a bog lord. What do I expect? We're in a dangerous soup environment. It's funny how bog lords are larger, yet they have significantly less HP than shamblers. Speaking of which, hey cutie. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I do kind of feel bad killing creatures, but it's just polygons and animation rendered into pixels. It's fine. Ooh, that's great how this is all golden colored now. Ooh, I dig it. What does that do? Right behind me. Okay, yeah, so although it's obvious that like once you turn around what you do, like I'd like to hear a noise of what just happened. Really cool that we see this is later in the level, about a third way through the map, and we're seeing from where we started. Love it. Yeah, I'm really digging these balcony type, with balcony type walkways with the guard railing. I think that's an underused trope in Quake. SHIT. Green glow. Yeah, that was interesting to have this like blue glow, silver surrounded by green. It was bizarre, like how do I say it? Like it doesn't feel right, but in a way that makes sense, like well, there's tons of monsters around. The green definitely uh, muddies the clarity that comes with silver and blue of the key. So, as far as I can tell, there's no simple, easy way down where you just push a button. Okay. Um, I don't know if I think that's kind of weird, but I think this is probably the solution to it. No, I don't think so. I don't know where the blue key is. I keep on calling it blue key even though it's silver. Yeah, by the way, this is a really nice way to start. I believe this is where we started. But that's super cool. Very, very sexy. Yeah. I have a strong feeling I did the wrong thing. Oh yeah, it's back here. So I'm just gonna save right here and see what I could, if there's anything I could have done about that. Da da da. Okay, went here. I mean, I should just start from right here, which is what I wanted to see. I guess I could have just jumped down there. No, that it doesn't seem I can make that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure about how I would have handled that backtracking. Yeah. Maybe a teleporter or something like that, or maybe I missed something. But yeah, I'm sure that could have been handled a little bit differently. Ooh. That was a nice surprise. And by nice, I mean not nice, because it was trying to kill me. Oh, I have this. I forgot. I'll save now, because that looks mighty dangerous. Okay, I'm gonna save here. Nope, didn't need it. Alright. Really cool encounter. Bunch of enemies stacked on each other, but pretty easy with the rocket launcher. And that's a good secret. Make a battle easier. No tengo vergüenza. That means I have no shame in Spanish. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is a huge vehicle. Ugh. What is an iron golem doing here? Or stone golem? I really love the fact that there's a golem there. It doesn't make any sense, and that's beautiful. I hear rocket boys. Okay. Wow. Okay, I thought this was maybe a drop instead of just a large shadow. I got a little scared, but wowee! Look at this big boy. Wow, definitely don't want to mess with that. Eh? Yikes! Now we're going under its butt. I've got a backpack. This map is really wild. There's so many things going on here. And that is something I'm a huge fan of. Yeah, I've said this many times, but I'm not a fan of base levels or base textures. But when they're used well, I love it. Alright. Can hear some bad boys. Oh, I had some nice success with that. Oopsie daisies. That's save. Yeah, there's a lot of ideas going on here. Nice little details right there. There's a lot of ammo. That was satisfying. Alright. Alright, so yeah, that's a good way up. Yeah, nice little wires here. Yeah, this is a really cool texture set. Makes base maps way more interesting. Okay. Alright. No? Oh no. Alright, so I'm gonna save here. What am I meant to do here? Jeez, I have a Widowmaker. I feel like the luckiest boy. Guess I'll go down here. What did that accomplish? I don't know if I did anything of significance there. I honestly can't remember. I just remember fighting these bad boys, and that's really all I remember doing. I mean, I don't think... Oh. Okay. Too bad I missed that power up. Actually, I'll get... Oh, that's it. Oh, that was no, that was actually a longer map than I thought. Um, I feel like there's too much ammo given in this map, way too much. Um, I also don't want to complain because I love it. But yeah, it's this. Okay, this was on easy on normal, so maybe that's kind of silly of me to say, but yeah, this. Ooh, that looks really cool from out here. Really, really cool map. Loved it. Love the theme. Love how it changed. Love the many ideas. Love the swampy atmosphere. Felt dangerous the whole way through. Really neat enemy encounters, especially over here. That was incredible. That was so much fun. Even though I did beat it first try, because it was on normal, it was really fun and varied. Lots of enemies attacking from a bunch of directions. But yeah, other than the backtracking to the silver key, I thought this map was awesome. This is beautiful. Oh, this is really nice. I love this. Okay, yeah. I'm kind of in love with that. Um, yeah, I feel like I've given a lot of good, not good, a lot of comments throughout this entire map. So yeah, that was great. Have that returning earplugs or whatever at the beginning and end. Really nice touch, and a wall, a teleport the size of like an entire wall is really cool. It feels very sci-fi. So yeah, thank you for an awesome map. Yeah, I like the tilt on that. Cool, cool. And so we have our last map, which is it this one? Forgotten by Rooster. All right, I'm gonna take a drink of water real quick. So cute. I love that. So this is Forgotten by Rooster. I definitely have my Doom 3 shoes on. So yeah, if you haven't played this yet, this is by far the most Doom 3 map of them all. Which is neither a compliment nor a put down. Yeah, I'm never sure how to approach this best. This was a very, very difficult map on hard. No tengo vergüenza. I have no shame. And I'm going to save a lot. Because I will die a lot. Ay, que la fregada. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll get this health pack. Oh my goodness. Alright. Gonna save, which might not be the smartest thing, but that's the way the cookie crumbles in the jungle. I really like this killing machine. Only have 200 HP, so gonna not use it all up at once. Okay. Alright. So yeah, someone else noted. I think is either Funk message board um or the Discord where it's kind of too like they stopped playing it because it's too dark. I wouldn't say I was close to stop playing it, but I was getting frustrated with how dark it is. Um, but at the same time, I realized, well, what I can do is just like lure the enemies over here, and do it slowly, which is kind of boring for if you're watching this. Um, but it's an option. You could turn it into a little stealthish game. I got stuck on something. Ah, these little vorlings are nasty little critters. And I said I wasn't going to use this all at first. Well, that's good. Okay, so we have our first gun. I think that, like, hiding's not the right word, but putting a gun that far into progression is really cool and scary. Okay, didn't see that hit anything. Okay. All right. I don't know what hit me. Silver key card, right? Um, this is very reminds me a lot of Alien, the good one, without the S in it. Very creepy and unsettling atmosphere. It might also be reminiscent of Alien vs Predator 2000, but I own that, but I haven't played it in a really long time. Okay. Okay, I guess my progression. Critical path is over here. Alright. Okay, this is very ominous, very beautiful. Scary. It's scary. Yeah, this place isn't very nice, is it? It's almost like everyone wants to kill me. It reminds me of the title of this game, which is called um, "Everyone's in." You're in space and everyone wants you dead, by Adam Guryu or something like that, who is the creator of A Short Hike. I definitely recommend that game. It's basically like Devil Daggers, except um, there's like it's like Super Mario Galaxy with like little planets, and you, it's really cool. So I highly recommend playing. You're in space and everyone wants you dead. by again, and you can find it on. Go to itch.io and go to search up A Short Hike, and then search all the games by that author. Man, I should probably play that on stream sometime. Okay, let me get that. Yeah, so most of you probably don't know this, but outside of Quake, I do a lot of tiny game recommendations. I would say saying indie game is... I don't know if indie game is the right word, because I mostly like for fun and for my little hobby curating job. It's mostly games made by single people, like, and they're kind of like weird experimental stuff. So I've been thinking of like streaming that stuff, but I'm not entirely sure about it, like how I would do it, because like I really love curating small games and making smaller games more known. But I mean, I probably will do that at some point. The thing is, do I do it for on this channel? Because this channel, it's Quasi-Editor, which I use for a lot of different things. But yeah, like I don't want people always expecting a Quake stream. So maybe a different channel would make sense, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so at this point, we do this little climb up here. Lots of different use of colors. Absolutely nice, low key. And yeah, this is like very colorful in a very understated way. Like I didn't really think about it until I just started purposefully looking at it. Beautiful. This is beautiful. But yeah, this was an interesting path to climb. Linear, but the path would have been non-linear had some of these bridges and walkways not been destroyed. So that was really cool use of creating asymmetry from a symmetrical architecture. That's so mean. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, I really dig this room a lot. And especially later on, too, when it gets reused. But yeah, it's also cathartic to say all areas are available now. Instead of one by one. Like, of course, there's nothing wrong with one by one, but I don't know, something about that's just nice. It's a nice change of pace instead of gradual revealing. Because now it's up to you to do in the order you like. So it's non-linear. Okay. Okay. Re-murdering those bad boys. I'm gonna stay on this floor, or Yeah, at first this map just feels way too large. Um, but with, I mean, but obviously, the more you explore it, the more familiar it becomes, and you come across these spaces more than once. Um, so it's pretty awesome. Like I feel like I have an intimate relationship with this map. It's very sexy. Yay. Okay, gonna save. These look like Doom, like OG Doom textures, but I don't think they are. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't like being on fire, to be honest with you. Oh. I've never been on fire in real life, thank goodness, so I only mean in this video game. And I love this respawning stash. And we have the Widowmaker, which is a beautiful gift. Okay, so I'm just gonna go clockwise. And yeah, it's really cool how afterwards it's lit up. After you activate the power. It makes sense because it changes the entire dynamics of this map. Oh. You know what? I don't think I don't think the Widowmaker was present on a hard difficulty. I think it was just the normal ass super shotgun. Yeah. So this room's pretty cool. We have this spaceship with that's obviously broken. I guess this is where it comes up from. I don't know what that's called. Cargo dock, cargo bay, whatever. I guess it makes kind of sense because that's where it comes up in, and then it has this platform to get to the normal floor level. Big room with a nice window to the outside. Yeah, it's a really this is an awesome room. Very well done. That's Widowmaker. I just want to chop her up. Because they were so mean. Oh, I forgot there's a droll. Which is pretty strange. It's definitely not the enemy I expect to see in a map like this, which makes it surprising and awesome. Okay, then we'll go downstairs. so I know what's down here. Yeah, that's kind of cheap on my part, but oh yeah, I forgot that happens. Whatever. I gotta take advantage of that situation. Yeah, this room is a bit of a battle. Because they're protecting the silver key card. And now it's in the ranger's possession. Yeah, these details right here are really cool. I guess it's the cockpit. I guess I'm not sure. It looks like seats hooked up to this. No, maybe I don't know. I'm not fluent in spaceships, but whatever it is, it's awesome. Ooh, that's a beautiful skybox. Look at that. I would definitely give it a kiss if I could. Okay. So blue key card. I forgot which door that is. It's a little experiment. Save here. Okay, so not here. Oh yeah. I think it is somewhere. Might as well pick up some free ammo. Yeah, I don't like saying things like this, but I think this is my favorite map of the jam. Because when I played it originally, it was extremely tense and scary. As you can tell, a little bit confusing too. But that doesn't take away from it. It's like my fault for not knowing where things are, but also it's kind of cool. Now I have a... Oh man, that was really cool. I love that battle so much. Can't use this portal yet. Eliminate all the Scrag mothers, and that's not like, holy crap! What is this map turning into? That was very impressive to hear that or to read that. And this, I mean, this animation is just really, really cool. I want to look at it closer. Yeah, that's pretty badass. Sorry. I'm also a huge fan of gradient, so this blue going to red is just the bee's meow, you know? Oh, clockwise. Let's go clockwise. Okay, so let's gonna use this more. Oh boy. Let me recharge with some health, please. I have no shame in that. I really should save right now. Okay. Very good. Wow, okay. That was not as good. I didn't like dying, to be honest. I was looking out for that spawn. Shh. Oh boy, okay. That was scary. I always thought this spawn was right there. Huh. Yeah, that was a really, I was gonna say mean place to put the Scrag Mother, but it wasn't mean. It was a nasty place. 'Cause I'm a nasty boy. Okay. Yeah, I really enjoy how this is a precursor of the colors to this room. Oh boy. Okay, gonna try to refill my health. Yeah, this is kind of a scary map in a sense. No more supplies. Gosh darn it. Hopefully I will be victorious in the end. Oh, I have shotgun shells. Alright. I'm gonna go in and see if there's any supplies that I missed. If I was full on with health or ammo. Yeah, I like, even though this is normal difficulty, it's still a challenge. Only difference is I haven't died like 20 times. And only because I have the benefit of knowing what to do. Otherwise I would be sauce. Death sauce. Would perish. Nah. I don't know if I need to go down there or not. But I can certainly use some supplies. No, I guess I've got everything. Used up all the extra health. So jeez. I don't remember. I don't think I killed 4 of them yet. I'm going to see if it knows how many. Nope, doesn't tell me. Alright. So let's continue. Yeah, this definitely reminds me of Alien vs. Predator 2000. Very scary game. Because I played it as a kid. Teenager. And I've only recently been enjoying horror games in the past couple years. May sound strange, but Limbo was probably Limbo was a game because it was a little boy getting like murdered so violently. Like that just really disturbed me. And after that, not much was scary. So I think I played the frictional games like Penumbra and Amnesia after that, and as soon as I got used to the enemy AI, it wasn't scary anymore. I'm not trying to brag saying Amnesia games aren't scary. It was like I just played it last year, and by then I already knew about the invisible water monster. As much as I tried to avoid spoilers, I couldn't completely avoid them. So unfortunately, I found out about that too early. Because I didn't want to just not read anything about video games before I played the Amnesia series. So yeah, it wasn't that scary to me, sadly. And again, that because I had played all the Penumbra games, including the fan expansion packs, Necrolog, and I forgot what the other one was, which are highly recommended. I just got so used to the enemy AI behavior that they just weren't scary anymore. I knew what they were doing. I knew what their limits were. So, But okay, so this is it. So I'm gonna save, and let's take a look-see at this epic map. You know what? This is not nearly as big as I thought it would be. Maybe I need to go down more. Yeah, this isn't as big as I pictured. Yeah, it's because you have to play the map twice, essentially. One just normally, and the second time you have to defeat the Scrag Mothers. Yeah, that was a great reuse of space, and yeah, it wasn't. I'm not gonna. I was gonna say it wasn't too hard the second time, but I almost died. So yeah, it was difficult, but God, this is amazing. Yeah, seriously, really incredible map. There's way too many details to talk about. Otherwise, I'd be playing this map for an hour at least. It is my dream that I could talk about every single aspect of every map for like an hour, but I don't have the time or honestly patience for that. But who did this? Yeah, Rooster. Like, thank you so much for such an incredible experience. It just blew me away. So yeah, thanks. That was only half an hour. It definitely took me an hour the first time. All right, so that's it for this Tintin Jam. Thanks Tintin for the textures and organizing the jam, and thanks everyone else for contributing your maps to this. I always love playing jams, and just thanks to everyone in the Quake community for being pretty awesome. I've been part of other communities that are not as good, but Quake's one of my favorite games. It currently is my favorite game. And to have a really cool community is way beyond my expectations. So, especially since y'all tolerate me. So thanks again, everyone. Appreciate your work. Appreciate you watching and helping each other out. Love you. Bye bye.